Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 122. We are back. It's been a while. I haven't played WoW in... I think it's been like 5 days, honestly. We haven't had recordings. I only recorded 3 episodes last weekend for this week. I just switched my schedule up. I was coming from nights going back to days. I had a lot going on, so I didn't record too many. I think I recorded 3 episodes, so we got one Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't have anything Thursday and Friday, unfortunately, but I'm going to try this weekend to get at least 5 episodes recorded. It's Friday night. It's 11. I worked at like 5 a.m. this morning, got up at like 4, got home at around noon. Took a nap. I hung out with some friends and then came home, took a nap. And now I am finally on and ready to hit a session. We got a haircut since last time. Hair's a lot shorter. I'm a little congested right now. I just woke up. I don't know. I feel fine, but I'm very like sniffly and nasally, so them's the breaks. All right, we're going back into Ungoro. We'd started Ungoro last time, but we only got our feet
Where would you like to fly to?
wet, so to speak. The inventory's already looking crammed. I don't love that, but we got some Swift Thistle from like a random kill recently. I can't remember. I think it was like some... Was it the Sludgefen beasts or monsters from Ungoro, I think is what dropped them, but whatever that is really nice to know that that exists, because I can farm... thistle tea without being a herbalist is what that means to me. Little Coke Zero tonight. I don't know, man. I've been addicted to Coke Zero recently. My girlfriend says I shouldn't drink it, and I know. You know, I try to not really drink regular soda just because there's a lot of sugar, and I'd given up soda for a while and then kind of came back over the last like year or so. I was a big Diet Coke and Diet Sprite guy, but man, then I tried that Coke Zero and I'm like, oh bro, on ice it hits. Ooh, it's good. The Lakari Tar Pits. All right, we're back. Ungoro's got this like general haze about it that just makes it hard to see in this landscape. Like, I have my view distance turned all the way up, but I can't see for shit in this landscape. But I do love Ungoro. I think the vibes in Ungoro are pretty top notch. It's up there with like Tenaris for me. It just feels right. I don't know. What are all these plants doing down here? A blood petal pest? Can't say that 5 times fast. Gibbert. Just seeing if he had any unique weapons for sale. So our quest log is full. We have to do a couple things before I can accept any more quests here. So we're good on meat. I need to get around these blood petal pests. I hope they do attack me okay. So yeah, we have plenty to do, as we can see. Let's try and finish up with the tar pit quest that we started last time. Let's pop on some fresh poisons, because these tar beasts can be poisoned. My cat's going crazy right now. They can also be bled, but they do disarm, which is annoying. I think we need like 7 of each power crystal, and then there's bonuses for getting more, so we should just loot all the power crystals we see throughout the zone. I never, like, I knew that these power crystals existed in Ungoro since I was a young kid. I've done this quest many times, but I don't really know why they exist and why they're here, so I'm hoping to learn that throughout this session, this playthrough. Wait. Why did I equip my daggers? That's a little awkward. Let's pop a carrion surprise. Yeah, I'm curious to learn why these power crystals are here. Why do they form in Ungoro? Is it the soil? What's going on? Is there something to do with the volcano here? Is it the beasts? What's going on? What makes Ungoro so special? Are the Silithid here? I'm sure they are. I actually know they are now that I'm thinking about it. I think there's some maybe down here, down towards the center. Just because Silithus is so close, where I'm just like, if they have to be, right? Like, these guys don't have pockets. That disarm. I love it. Get nature locked, idiot. Let some energy come back real quick. And now. 2-point slice. We'll get a 1-point rupture. We've got Garrote going. Yeah, I got it off. I was on GCD. I couldn't kick in time. There's a tar. There's some more soil. Ungoro is going to give good experience just being out here. Call that 6, call that 3. That's 900 experience a kill. Black sludge. Oh shit. Oh, that's a really nasty disease that I can't kick. I have to gouge it, or blind, or kidney. So important to remember while I'm fighting these tar lords. Well, was that even a tar lord? Tar lurker. They can black sludge, specifically the lurkers. That's a really nasty disease, specifically for the time between attacks. That slows my attack speed by 54%. Oof. I really don't like that. I can tell in my character's animations, I feel a lot slower, yeah. I'm gonna get rooted, it's fun. This disease doesn't take me out of combat, but it definitely is one that I want to make sure if I'm fighting any more lurkers that I save energy to be able to gouge or like kidney or something, save some combo points. Good news is there's not many lurkers around, it's mostly lords, but see my GCD, man. Getting some good practice fighting these tar lords on like patience, energy control, GCD control. I'm also getting good unarmed skill. Can I get Swift Thistle on these? The blood petal sprouts. I'm assuming this is going to be for a quest, so we should hang on to that. Alright. Black sludge gone. Black sludge gone. Won't you come? Okay. And wash away the sludge. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we're hurt. Hey, another soil. I need 20 soil total, and I think they just come from killing everything in this zone, and there's just like random mounds throughout the area. I haven't seen any of the mounds, but I like killing these tar lurkers or lords because they have a lot of like different herbalism reagents on them. And that kick just missed. Oof, feels bad. They have a lot of random herbalism reagents on them, like Hearts of Wild, Winter's Bites, Swift Thistle. I think we had a couple other herbs that I've vendored last time we were farming these guys, but just because I knew I wasn't going to be able to use I'm not an alchemist, you know what I mean? It's not like I could send them to my future alchemist alt, which would be nice. I wish I could. That's the one thing that I do wish about Iron Man in WoW was it was an account-wide Iron Man. I think I've talked about this before, but it'd be really nice if, yeah, I wish it was like unable to trade, use the auction house, or send and receive most mail to other players, but to yourself. Like if I found a nice wand, I could send it to, I'm ready to potion, just in case, but I think I'm okay. Yeah. I could send it to my warlock, or, you know, I found a really nice blue cloth helmet with like 22 int on it or something like that, or of the shadow gear. Like I could send that to one of my alts, because I found some really good pieces of gear for different classes and characters on this character throughout this run, and it just feels really bad just being like the only thing that I can do with them is just sell them to the vendor. So I specifically remember like a really good like wizard or warlock cloth hat, one of those like pointy hats that had like a lot of int. I found some really good of the gear. Hey, a living essence. We will keep that. I know it's an alchemy thing, but there might be. I'll check if there's any need for me to have it, but only vendors for 5 silver. It's not that much. Alright, we just need 3 more tar. Should be okay, 57 health. Keep a textbook too. If he disarms me, I'm gonna stun him. Okay. So many journals, man. We already have that mangled journal. I can't accept this quest right now because obviously we're full of quests on the in the actual quest journal, but we'll accept it once we do some of these other quests and free up some space. Let's hide all this stuff. Well, the only reason why I have all this stuff showing is because there's so many different quests from so many different areas that bring me to Un'Goro. Like, look, Thunder Bluff, Un'Goro Soil, the Undercity, Un'Goro Samples, Orgrimmar, White Ravissor Claws, or whatever. So it's like so many different zones have quests that want me to be out here. So I just have the whole log open. The Blasted Lands. I need, well, I don't think the Draenith fangs and spheres or fragments or spheres are here, but okay, this is a lurker. He did disarm me. Another living essence, nice. I'm gonna just do myself a favor. Now that I've looted this, I'm gonna hide this. Just to... Whoops, I didn't mean to hit G. Just to help with some map clutter. Alright, 2 more tar. Amy01. It's another robot. Oh, maybe a sneeze? Definitely a sneeze. Whew. Yeah, I just woke up very congested. Ah! Alright, I had to blind that. Did not want to get hit with the black sludge. It's when they disarm you and then they black sludge, because then I can't gouge.
Health warning.
Oh, big crit from him. Holy. Don't think
Health
about
warning.
it. The Vanguard Sabatons. These things are nice. Wow. And they look really cool too. They're like this burnt blue with like hints of red at the top, little accents. I really like these. I'd love to see a full set of plate like this, like pants that had, you know, maybe towards the waist region and maybe like the knees or something, this red accent, some gloves, some shoulders, a nice helmet that's like, you know, bulky. For me, that means it's a gold piece. We'll take 92 silver, but again, I wish I could send those to my warrior. Those would be nice, a little treat to look forward to when he hits level 49, but unfortunately he's got to find it all himself. Which, I mean, in a way I also do respect, because the same thing happened with this character, where we found completely everything on our own, so I'm sure on those characters we'll also find things on our own, and it doubles down on my idea of, like, I like the idea of playing a character and having to, like, seek out certain quests to get upgrades. Like, oh, there's a quest in the Hinterlands that gives me really nice plate shoulders. Like, maybe I'll think of that when I'm playing the warrior. Or, oh, there's a quest in Stranglethorn that's really hard to do, but it gives me a really good plate helmet. Now that I'm a level 40 warrior and I can use plate, I really want to go do that quest. So instead, like, I could have found a plate helmet on this character, sent it to him, and then I'm like, well, I don't really care about doing that quest. I got that helmet, look for it. That's what's nice, is like, you know, earning it on that character is where I'm like, okay, well, at least, you know, I can see why everything is solo Ironman in that aspect of, like, you know, solo self-found hardcore. You get that enjoyment of, like, really got it out the mud, kind of the old school WoW feeling of, like, you really grow and you're attached with your character and to your character, and it's like you plant a seed and you water it every day, and then over the next 6 months you're like, oh wow, I have a fully bloomed plant here, you know what I mean? Yeah, we'll stop all that, get some energy back, and reopen. Some Briar Thorn, see? Yeah, the Tar Lords, they just give random herbs. They probably have like a finite pool of herbs that they can drop, but I'm just gonna get rid of the Briar Thorn. Vendors for 25 copper. I don't really care. Now this cloak, 32 silver. I'll keep that. The Winter's Bite, I'll also get rid of it. Nice, kick that. I need more tar here, fellas. Come on. Some soil would be nice too. I should be using cooldowns just to get them on cooldowns so that they can come off so I can use them again, but see what I can do here. See if we can get a double pull. They're spaced out kind of awkwardly. There's a lurker. See if I can get one more pull out of this food buff too. Oh, I don't have my... Oh no.
Health warning.
Just go ahead and hit a blind and a bandage. Might as well. I've already messed up my blind powder stacks, so we need to get more anyways. Don't root me. Alright, there's one. Fresh carrion surprise. I'm gonna need more blinding powder, some more target dummies, healing potions, bandages, flash powder when we go back. It poisons, obviously. At least we're using our, supplies that we're bringing out right now. The Winter's Bite, you can go. And just get rid of it. I don't really have any use for gold anymore. We've talked about this, but I guess it's kind of nice to stockpile it. I don't know why, but it feels good. The same way it's nice to watch your bank account go up when you get paid, you know what I mean? Alright, we'll kidney that. Silver leaf also can go 10 silver or 10 copper. Nah. Don't really care about that. Get there, 7 seconds. Get there, get there, get there. Got it. Didn't get the crit though, but we got the proc. Hey. Be ready to stop the disease. Nice. And there's the 12th tar. Cool. Alright. Now, Dimetrodons, we need these for a couple things. I'm not gonna get the remorselessness. Let's test the waters with them, see how hard they hit. What do they have? Dire Growl. Strength reduced by 48. Agility reduced by 48? Okay, that's kind of nasty. So we need these. We keep the soil. The lizard skin, 2 silver. I'm sure it can stack, so we might as well just keep it for now. We're going to be killing quite a few of these. So yeah, I can take on multiple Dimetrodons if they're around, especially if I have cooldowns. I think I can outrange that Growl too, which is nice. I can also probably bomb it. Ah, that's gonna be tricky though. It's not very long. It's like 10 seconds. I do need an ooze sample. Just a random parrot flying around. Angoro crazy as hell. So these oozes can be bled, but he just parried 2 ruptures from me. A clone? Oh god. Stop that. Hey, first kill. That's pretty cool. Is that all I needed for that? Pure Angoro? Is that not the right one? Small thorium. Do I even have space for this? Just barely. The red power crystal. Looks like I need to push in this way a little more. Frenzied Pterodax. I do need Pterodax kills, apparently. I mean, I guess get rid of the lizard skin so I can hold Pterodax scales, but something tells me that they might have some valuable items on them as well. They hit kind of hard. They have a Terrify ability. They attack really quickly too, honestly. This guy's giving me a run for my money. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this gum. And this scroll. Let's get some use out of it. I'm in an area, I'm in a higher level area towards the end of the game, killing mobs that are my level. I might as well use, you know, use these items. Now's the perfect time. An Elder Dimetrodon. They have Pummel. I'm assuming that's just a kick. That's a kick, yeah. Oof, big crit. As long as they don't have an execute, that's really the only thing that matters. It's nice to know other things though, like certain things that we want to kick or kind of interrupt with gouge or... I have to eat after almost every one of these kills though, because they hit so hard. Get a 2-point bleed on this one. I'm going to be fighting him for a second. There we go. Alright, let's try 2 Pterodax. Get a bleed on one, switch targets, then go back to him. Nothing for either. Nice. More lizard skin, I guess, but... Dream foil out here. He felt me creeping up on his side. He's like, what is that? It's me, bitch. Ah! Not the parry. A dinosaur bone. We'll get rid of the seeping gizzard. Oh, there's multiple parrots flying around this area. It's kind of cool. Usually we'll see chickens or squirrels or roaches, but parrots is pretty cool. I think there were some parrots flying around Daenerys, near where all those pirates were. These dinosaurs are giving, call it 650, call it 300. 950, almost 1,000 experience a kill. So 180 dinosaur kills if you level up. It's really not that bad. Now this guy, I'm probably going to need to kick or gouge in bandage. Oh, we kicked out of it. Tell you what. Let's get some space. Oh, I don't have my It's fine.
Health warning. Health warning.
Whew. Keep forgetting I have my gun equipped. And I can't switch out because I don't have bag space. No, yes I can. It'll just, yeah, but it'll take that slot, right? Yeah, but okay. I wasn't fast enough on hitting my alt mouse key. Okay, fresh poisons. I don't know if this is no good or if this is not the quest item I'm looking for, but it says I need pure Ungoro samples. This is just an Ungoro slime sample. Do I have to bring them to someone, refine them down? Zone like this, though, I do need to be mindful of my surroundings. We're surrounded by higher level mobs. I can easily get overrun. Then all of a sudden a leech shows up and I have to use cooldowns, but they're on cooldown. Need to be careful with that. Okay, Clout Mace. I need that. There's a gold 20. Ooh, Acid Slime. Armor reduced by 760 to 840. Ooh. Hey. Blazing Invaders. I'm gonna wait for this to wear off. Then dip in to stealth. Fire Plume Ridge, we discovered. Let that energy come back. 2-point slice. I should go back and empty out the bags, but what is that? Is that some like alien life form? Oh, that was weird. Fire Plume Ridge hotspot. We'll worry about this area later. That's more towards the center of Ungoro. Yeah, the actual volcano, I think, or maybe it's not a volcano. Maybe it's just a volcanic area or an area that's. I don't know the actual lore here. I always thought it was a volcano, but maybe it's not. This whole area is very like prehistoric. It seems like most of the NPCs in this world have no idea what's going on in Ungoro. There's a lot of mystery here. There hasn't been a lot of exploration. It seems like it's a very dangerous landscape, and other NPCs in the world acknowledge that. So I haven't really learned a lot as far as like the history of this zone yet. It's been mostly like, oh, I'd love to get some samples from this place, or oh, I want the bones to study from a certain species in this zone. Like, it hasn't really been, well, these events happened, and because of this group, like this is like this, or, you know. So it seems like it's a more of an area shrouded in mystery and hasn't been fully explored yet. I was really hoping I didn't dip too far into that water to dismount myself. Let's run back real quick, empty out our bags, take stock real quick. Then we'll come back out, get some more bones, get some more webbing. Grab those white claws. I should do some research and see if these are the right samples, but... Ugh. It's an ooze pit. I should have paid attention to my map. Trying to get a nice clean shot all the way in so I can tab out. There we go, that should do. Oh, he rooted me. Oh god, you're digging in me. There we go. Alright, let me do some research. And a batch of ooze classic wow. Let's see what the... Oh shit. Get him off of me! Oh dear god. They should be off now, right? There they go. Just to test all your samples before ending the quest. Imagine you have 20 samples after testing 50 of them. You have 5 quest types. If you now end the quest, you cannot test the remaining 5 samples because the test says accuracy. So you have to drop the remaining samples. But if you test all, you may get some items which can be sold. Oh, I see. Who do I bring these to then? I'm gonna just sell the vibrant plumes. I was thinking about holding on to them for the Dark Moon Fair, but yeah, we already did our Dark Moon Fair business. I'm not gonna mess with it much anymore. This character's almost done. I'll have to do it on the next character, of course, to get that bag on that character. The Dark Moon storage bag. It's such a good bag. Okay, that gave us 4 slots. There's got to be more to life than this. I need 25 of these total. I can't open this, unfortunately. I guess not. Alright, let's get back out there. So yeah, I collect these samples and then I bring them back and I guess they test them. Yeah, using the test equipment next to Chemist Fuely. If I would just read. Okay. Close that. Pull OBS back up. So yeah, we'll just gather... I'll kill every ooze I see and try to get like 20 just to be safe, but... I don't know why, but I naturally wandered back over to the right side here. Stone Guardians, level 61 elite. No thank you. Yeah, no thanks. What was that health pool? What did it say? 10k? Yeah. Thorium. There should be a good amount of ore in this zone. I can usually tell if a zone's gonna have a good amount of ore or not, depending on its like theme. I feel like mountainous and very like earthy zones are the ones that are full of ore, and by earthy I mean things like Ongoro, things like Duratar, where there's a lot of like mountains and stuff. Things like Stone Talon, like we said, there's a lot of mountains and stuff. Even Desolus was pretty decent. I think one of the best areas we had was The Badlands was crazy. It's just one big dry mountain, right? But the areas like Ashenvale, that's like very foresty. Almost no ore at all. Some along the mountains of those zones, but there's a lot more herbs in areas like that. But Ngoro, basically one big mountain. We're surrounded by other mountains, but we're inside of a prehistoric, hot, junglous kind of landscape. I don't know, forest. I imagine there's some good ore here. No webbing? Come on, man. I need one more. Steer clear of that Guardian. Where are the oozes? Oh, I gotta cross this lake again. There's gotta be a spot that I can, like, make it across without dismounting. There we go. Baron Shar. Where are the so-called heroes of this world? Too frightened to come out and play? Is that, I think I know who that is, but I'm gonna pretend like I don't, let that kind of be a mystery. Baron Shar. Another sample, another soil. I really need like 8 more, yeah. Ugh, this disease. Or acid, I guess, is really what it is. I don't like this one. Should have got more food while I was back in town, but I'm gonna have to go back again soon, I'm sure. I can't stay out very long with only 4 slots, but need to swing by Tenaris probably and drop some things off in the bank, or do some smelting. And see, the issue is this entire row is just quest items. Ah, the acid. We got the rest of the long elegant feathers, so I need to go back and turn those in at some point too. I should probably just sell these. Bank. I'm holding on to this because I feel like it's a quest item. Sell, smelt and bank. Keep for later, use, consumes, save for later, quest item, all quest item. And my prep bullshit that I keep, poisons, food, bandages, powders, poisons, potions, flasks, daggers, thrown, pets, rods. Tell you, we've been pretty zoomed in throughout most of this playthrough, I feel like, just to be closer and tighter to the character, because it to me it adds a little more and it feels like a different experience when I'm playing a little more zoomed in versus like max camera distance zoomed out. But in a zone like this, I feel like I have to be really zoomed out just because, like we said, flying in, like the haze in this zone is very thick. It's hard to see for a far distance. There's some scary mobs that roam around this zone you got to be careful of. We're fighting creatures that are our level, so we can get overwhelmed by 2 or 3, you know what I mean, without cooldowns. Pop a new stamina buff. I'm gonna pull a couple here. I saw a pair of pterodax over here. They're there. Get him distracted. Alright, get that one bled up and then switch to the other target so that the cleave just winds up killing him while I'm mostly pumping him down. 2 scales. Beautiful. Need that power crystal. I don't think I've seen Terrify yet, so I'm interested to see what that is. I'm assuming it's a fear? Like a psychic scream kind of ability. Another soil. Oh. Let's say I was just about to say, I haven't seen any of the scary mobs yet. And then there goes one Devil Sore. So these are the mobs that we need to keep our eyes out for. Devil Sores, they are very sketchy. They move pretty quickly for a, pretty high level elite with a good amount of health. They have a Mighty Blow, which I'm pretty sure is just like a crushing hit that can do a lot of damage, like a lot of damage. They're mostly sought out for their leathers by high level skinners. You can make really good BOE blue gear, leather blue gear for rogues, feral druids. Some warriors will even use it early in like a WoW classic life cycle. The Devil Sore set is what it's called. If you're a WoW player, especially if you're a classic WoW player, you know about it. There's like mafias that will control unpopulated servers, especially when they're new. There's mafias that will control the Devil Sore respawn timers and kills. They'll have characters on one faction to, let's say they're on Horde and you're on Horde as well, and you try to kill some Devil Sore. They'll have Alliance accounts maxed out, somewhat geared and ready to like PvP and kill you on that, then go back in and then take the kill on their other character or whatever, so they just, they control the respawns where there's so many of them, you're never going to be able to get a tag in time, but because you can definitely solo them, especially at 60, they're tough. I know rogues can solo them like pretty well with consumables if you're not really geared, but Plated Stegodon, that's kind of a nasty elite too. Getting into the dicier area. I shouldn't kill the Dimetrodons really anymore. I should just kill Pterodax now, since I have all the web scales from the Dimetrodons. Because I could be getting the Pterodax scales and bones. Instead, I'm only getting bones from Dimetrodons. Like, I could be, but... Oh, there's Baron Char. He must be the leader of these blazing invaders. That's gonna be... If we have a quest to kill that guy, that's not happening. 15k elite elemental with 2 other elementals around him? Nah, that's not happening, brother. Not without a healer. Good luck. Elementals do so much damage because they're magic creatures, and magic you just take so much damage from magic. Another ooze, another power crystal. Got him. Right before the clone. Okay, we mostly need green power crystals. I'm gonna try and skate around these guys. I think I'm gonna pull this one. Hey, there's one right there. Alright, and you dismounted me. Okay. We're gonna make an exception for you. It's actually a lot of Dimetrodon. We'll pull these two as well just because they're together and I have cooldowns. Alright, we know the play. Get the bleed on this guy. Use our combo points. Tab over. Be ready to potion if need be. Oh, we're pulling 3.
Health warning.
We're gonna have to potion. Okay, cooldowns are gone. Let's use a big bomb here. No bleeds on this guy, so we can gouge bandage. A soil and a bone, not bad. We need 5 more to complete both quests. I haven't seen any mounds. Maybe I just can't see them because of how the zone looks, but they're just not standing out to me. And I've been looking, I've been wiggling the mouse. I'm finding the power crystals just fine, you know what I mean? But obviously they're very bright and glow, but... Okay, another green, that's nice. Okay, there's some regular pterodax. Oh, 2 power crystals. 3, well, no, maybe not 3. Or was it 3? Let me get this pterodax. Can't drop bones, unfortunately, but that's okay. So specifically, I should take the Elder Paradox on. The marshlands. Oh, there's Terrify. I didn't get my slice off, so I wasted that combo point. Feels bad. It is what it is. Sometimes you make mistakes. Alright, one more bone. The skull doesn't sell for anything, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Neither does the gizzard. Wait. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Thorium. Sweet thorium. We are maxed out mining, by the way. Huge. Our first maxed out profession. Knew it was gonna be mining. By the way, was that a one-hitter? That was criminal. Yeah, we knew it was gonna be mining, come on, but... I just ran right in there. Let me get a raptor with it. Let me get a raptor with it. Oh, shit. That's a rare. Wicked Claw. I need white claws, sir. Oh. $8 silver for a tribal raptor feather. Ooh, really? I guess I'm getting rid of some quail. Unfortunately, the raptor flesh can hang out. Let's get a fresh... Maybe I should have used a better stamina buff. He's got a rend. That's it. It's not too bad. I will have evasion for this. I didn't get the fresh stamina buff, but that's okay. I think we'll be okay with this guy. I'm gonna pull him back. Oh, pulling him into a Dimetrodon. This should be fun. Nice. Pretty easy. Duskwoven Sandals. Just got another claw. I'll get rid of the gizzard. 70 silver for those. Another claw. How much was 9 silver? Oof. I love a good gray item. That just sells for a lot. Nah, I want to keep the rune cloth. I was thinking about getting rid of it. Maybe I get rid of the blood petal. I'll just get more if I need them for a quest later, but... These raptors are only giving me 600 to kill. They're a little on the lower level side of things, I guess, but... Still, 600 ain't bad. We're 25% from 56. I have my AoE here. So we know the rules. Get the bleeds up on one. Then switch to the other, let the AoE kind of nuke this guy down. Should have put on fresh poisons, that's okay.
Health warning.
Kill him, kill him, kill him!
Health warning.
Just you never know who has an execute, and the add-on doesn't tell you, or so the add-on that I have that shows me the moves that they have, like this one says rend, right? I think it's bestiary is what it's called. Sometimes it doesn't show you all the moves that a mob has, so you have to be careful. All right. We're gonna play for a little longer than an hour tonight. It's my Friday night, so I've got, no work tomorrow. I get to sleep in. I just woke up from a nap, so I'm, kind of up. And I haven't played in like a week, so I'm gonna play probably an hour and a half tonight. We'll try and get some progress done on this, and then tomorrow afternoon I'll probably do 2 or 3, and then Sunday I'll probably do 2 or 3. I was supposed to do 2 or 3 tonight, but I think I'm gonna do this and then probably go record some Dark Souls episodes. I haven't worked on Dark Souls in a week as well. I've been very, very busy and tired, and when I get off, because I wake up at 4 a.m. to go to work at 5 a.m. and then sometimes I'm not getting off until 2, 3 in the afternoon. By the time I get home, shower, eat, it's like 3 to 4 in the afternoon. And then I kind of want to just like unwind and chat with my friends because I'm tired. And then all of a sudden it's 6 p.m. make some dinner. 7 p.m. now I have to start getting ready for bed. My energy is just low because I've been working, and so it's just tough while I'm on my work days. But as I get into it more and get into the swing of things and figure out the flow and the schedule, it'll be better. I can already tell. I just need a little bit of time with it. It is definitely the most physical job I've ever worked, but I am really, really enjoying it. And I'm excited to make a career out of it because it's a great job. It's a very fun and engaging job. It's not like a boring job where you're sitting behind a desk and you're just like, oh, I wish these, I hate my job. I wish these days would go by faster, that kind of thing. Like, no, it's really hands-on, engaging, out in the field. You're gonna get dirty. And I get a sense of power from that. I've talked to my girlfriend about it. I pull a good like masculine energy from work like that, which is nice. So I'm enjoying it. It's just a lot of walking in boots, which is rough on the feet, but okay, one more soil. I didn't realize we had a rend on us. Maybe I should have played this a little slower. Three-point slice and dice, a little bit of an overkill. Alright, that should be all the soil I need. Bungle in the jungle, is that something that I need to test the soil on these two? Let me see. Bring a Gorishi scent gland and 5 Angoro samples. Where do I get the Gorishi scent gland? Go west to find the Silithid hive in Ungoro crater. So there are Silithid here. So I need to find the Silithid hive and gather the Gorishi scent gland. Okay. There's a lot of Ravasaurs around here, and I like that. I like how dense this area is, because I'm going to pull 3 of these boys. Big bomb time. Oops, I double bled him. Alright, 2 claws, not bad. Can I hold this raptor flesh? There's been quite a bit of it left behind. 32 silver there, can't get rid of that. What can I make with it? Anything good? Anything that would give a skill up at all? I don't think so. I think it would just make roast raptor. I have enough. Level 25 stamina food, honestly. I got so much carrion surprise. Another big bomb here just to get it down to an even 5. Now we'll go back to smaller bombs. Should probably fight the runners because they don't bleed you, but oh wait, yeah, no, they don't bleed you. Why don't you just wait right there? I'll kill you too. Disarm feels so bad against beasts. It feels like you're just, I don't know what it is about it. You're just not getting as much value. And there we go, 8 claws. Not bad. I need 1 more bone, 3 more pterodact scales. Probably quite a few more samples just to be safe. We're already thinning down the map though. Erect raft. It's a secret to everybody. Long ass chain. Holy. Wow. Well, we're definitely gonna do that quest. It's a long ass chain quest. This looks like a Silithid hive. Oh, the Gorishi. It's the name of the clan. Here, the Silithid clan. See if I can get this Scent Glen. Get this quest done too. Probably get rid of... probably a set of bombs, maybe. That's 35 silver. Maybe... maybe the box. I hate to say it. Why did I... okay, I didn't. I would say, why did I 1 point eviscerate there, but... I 1 point eviscerated there. They poison, yeah. Wasps usually poison. Throne's fallen behind a little bit. Let's spend some time with her here. Oh, dodged the gouge. Good for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. That camera angle. Oh, that was terrible. Silithid pox. 6 over for those. Yeah, I got no space at all, huh? Damn it.
Health warning.
Alright, let's bandage. Trying to think of what I'm gonna get rid of. Probably the lizard skin. Money doesn't really matter to me anymore. We're making so much of it too that it's like, I mean, we're already almost at 100 gold again. We bought our mount, we bought our bank slots. So getting rid of items that are like, it's 10 silver, it shouldn't really be the end of the world. It is what it is kind of thing. The scent gland is pretty elusive though.
Health warning.
Oof. These things are giving me what, 5, 260, 7, 800. $800 experience. I actually think these are my favorite Silithid that we fought so far, the Gorishi. Ooh, plate waste. We'll get rid of the lizard skin. That's half a gold right there. Again, another item that would be really nice if I could send it to my warrior alt. Try and pull a couple of these workers here. Pretty good AoE. Hopefully one of them has the gland. There it is. We'll get rid of, at this point, just get rid of the seeping gizzards, I guess. More soil. Alright, now I really need to go back and empty out the bags. And what all do we have done? 2 quests in Daenerys, 1 back in Orgrimmar, 1 in Thunderbluff. I think we're going to take some time to just go fly back and turn these in. I need to empty out the quest log as much as I can. And 4 quests, yeah, that's enough. That lets me accept this quest. That lets me accept this quest out here in the jungle and down here. It's a secret to everyone. But this quest, the Amy chain or whatever. Plus, it's getting late. I need to... if I'm going to do some Dark Souls content, I should go ahead and start it. Or I'm going to be up all night. And I don't really want to screw my sleep schedule completely. I might just go to bed. Do some Dark Souls stuff tomorrow afternoon, but... no, don't clone yourself. Nice. Let's try and kill that Pterodax too while we're over here. me get some energy back real quick. And now. There's that Terrify. I want to try and get one more dinosaur bone too real quick if I can, but there we go. It also would be nice to get 2 more pterodactyl scales, so let's just go try and do that real quick. Then we'll go do some flying around, turning in some of these quests. I'll probably just, I mean, we're an hour and 15 in, so I'd probably pause. Ooh. I feel like 10 or 12 samples will be enough. I don't know if 20 is necessary, but there's a Devil Sore. The Golaka Hot Springs. Welcome to the Golaka Hot Springs.
Health warning.
Alright, I should probably just potion, if I'm being honest. Mindful here. It's a pretty bad gouge. I still had 1 second left on that rupture. It's gonna take me out of stealth. Yep. Alright. Let's get 2 more pterodactyl. Oh, hello. Another of the Stegodon family. We're really surrounded by them here. This guy's hitting hard. Alright, 1 more. Not bad. There's 1 back there. There's 1 up here. Another slime I can get real quick. I'll try and get 12. I feel like with 12 we can get a guaranteed 5. Trying to give these Stegodons a wide berth here. Might have to leave that blue power crystal. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. Yeah. This guy's also a little close. There we go. Not gonna be able to rupture open, or I mean, garrote open like I'd like, but
Health warning.
nice, huge. Okay. that will probably consume, or consume, conclude. There we go. Why did my brain just stop completely there for a second? That will probably conclude our business for tonight. We also have another quest over here. Crackle, finding the source. Let's head back up to what is this place called? Refugee Point, I think. I can't remember. Marshall's Refuge. Let's head back to Marshall's Refuge, turn some of these quests in, go fly to Teneris. I'll probably leave it running for this flight, but then from Teneris to Thunderbluff, we'll fly there after, and then I'll pause, and then from Thunderbluff, we'll fly to Orgrimmar, and we'll turn this in, and I'll pause on that flight, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll probably hearth and wrap it up in Gadget's End for the night. That way we're close for tomorrow. Our hearth will be used and coming off cooldowns, so when we log in, we'll be where we need to be, but no cooldown on our hearth. Two yellow, two blue. I should have enough to do the quest, but if I remember right, there's reasons that maybe like buffs or something that you get for other power crystals, but we might even level up off of these quests. I don't think we will. I think we'll get to like 90%. But that means tomorrow we should level up, hit 56. And then we're only 4 levels away. That's crazy. We're coming close to the end here. I'm gonna kill this ooze. That should give me 12, which is exactly how many I said I wanted to get before we go actually test these samples all the way back in the Undercity. All right. This is gonna dismount me. Yeah. Nah, I found the area where I can make it nice. We'll probably break 90 gold too, selling all this junk. 10 more gold, we're at 100. That's pretty cool. Epic Mount is 1,000. We're never getting there by the time we hit 60. But we had 2 goals as far as gold with this character, and that was main thing, get our mount. Second thing, get all the bank slots. Our third thing was get all our skill training, and we have enough gold to definitely do that, so. Alright, let's sell this junk. Let's turn these quests in. Spark.
For the love of all that is holy and dear, please tell me that you've come to deliver us from this forsaken land.
Roll the bones. Think whatever you want of me, but they're not going to care if the bones they get to research are from ancient Stegodons or Dimetrodons or the ones that almost devoured us wholesale when we were trying to set up our camps. I'll just be happy if we get out of here alive.
Excellent. These should do the trick. And now, if you'll permit me, thanks for digging all of these bones out of the ground for us and not hurting the native beasts in any way. Whether you really did or didn't, I don't want to know. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
Fair enough.
Here, maybe this will keep your lips shut on the whole thing. Anything to get out of here alive, I say.
Hey, I hear you, brother. Dundaga is hungry. Oh, so she needs the blood petal sprouts. I see, okay. Sell those boots. Hold off on those quests. There's one more down here to turn in. Shizzle. Shizzle's Flyer. Every great vehicle needs a name. I was thinking I'd call it Pwned.
Yes, these scales are perfect. I should be able to get this flyer off the ground with these scales for sure. Thanks.
What do these look like? Not the biggest fan of them. We'll take the shield, goes for 2 gold. Looks pretty cool too. Shizzle's Drizzle Blocker. Nice, guys. Over at WoW Classic team. Nice. I'll take the gold though. Alright. Take our first flight. Like I said, we'll just let this one play out and kind of chop it up as we fly. We had a pretty good night tonight. 93 gold. Probably wrap it up at like 95 gold after all this is said and done. With quest item turn-ins and gold from quests and stuff. Maybe we won't level up. I mean, I am at 90% already and we have a couple more to turn in, so maybe we will. You figure that's 10k experience right there. 10.5. That's 15. That's 20. I think we actually will level up. So, you know, 56, we'll spend that combo point in, once again, you guessed it, Master of Deception. We got to move further down the tree. Got to get all 5 points in here to get that elusiveness, but even just 2 points is helping with us not being detected as we're sneaking by things. More so for humanoids, but even beasts we saw with some of those Dimetrodons, where I would try and sneak by, they would like, and notice I'm like, something moved past them. The higher this gets, the better that is for preventing that from happening. Humanoids have a higher stealth perception than beasts and elementals. Humanoids have the highest stealth perception of all NPCs from my understanding, but this is good for like elites. This is good for rares when we're trying to tiptoe through dicier areas. I like it for that, but mostly we're just trying to get down the tree and get to elusiveness. Some bonus cooldown time on Vanish and Blind is going to be nice, because these are our oh shit buttons for the most part, and it's nice to have them back faster. I feel safer when I only have to wait 3 minutes for a Vanish instead of 5. Okay, Tranrek. Yo! Super sticky. Tranrek's done it again. This super sticky glue will be all the rage.
Yes, this tar is just the stuff. Hey, wait a minute, my hands. I can't seem to get them apart. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Oh, but wait! Super sticky tar remover? That's where the real money is.
Now you're thinking.
The scarabs of Tanaris have very hard shells.
Sorry, brother.
The scarabs of Tanaris have...
We're not doing that one just yet. Pestlzug.
In need of some alchemy supplies, are we? Or do you have other business with me?
Finding a suitable scent gland might take a bit. The gland can't be damaged, but the process of getting one certainly doesn't lend itself to it. As for the soil, I'd assume it should be easy enough to find. Anyway, do you have the items I need to make the lure?
The scent gland, yes. The membrane appears intact. Excellent. The soil, yes, this should work out perfectly. With my special additions, I should be able to grind all this up into the perfect lure. Give me a moment to make the lure, adventurer. Once it's ready, we'll be able to enact the next step that may hopefully stop the Silithid before they overrun Gadgetson and the rest of Kalimdor.
Alright. Pawn captures queen.
Here's the lure. Inside the hive network should be a crystal of some sort. We think the Silithid used the crystal as some sort of hive-wide attunement device. As for where this crystal might be, I'd say try the hatcheries inside the hive. Using the lure on the crystal should roust out the queen, but be warned, she will probably be protected by several guards.
Oh god.
Take out the queen and remove her brain. As icky as that sounds, we desperately need to study it. Good luck, adventurer.
Defeat the Goroshi Hive Queen once she is summoned. Bring the Goroshi's queen brain to Pestlzug. That one sounds like it's a group quest or an elite quest. But, I mean, it's not It's not marked as one, so I'll have to do some research on that one, make sure it's safe.
Where would you like to fly to?
Alright, let's go to Thunder Bluff, and since we're already an hour and a half into the video, I'm going to pause for these next 2 flights. I'll resume when we get there. I'll see you guys then. Alright gamers, we are back, just about to touch down in Thunder Bluff, and I figured, you know, we'd resume here because the Dark Moon Fair's in town. That's nice. We just got rid of our Vibrant Plume, and I didn't farm enough to get any more tickets, but I always like when the Dark Moon Fair is in town. It's just a nice little... It's like the circus has come to town. The fair's here. Okay, let's go talk to Gade. I'll probably do some restocking after I end the video tonight. I need some new quail. I need some fresh poisons. Stock up on some flash powder. Bombs are fun. Need to put some stuff up in the bank. Got some bag work to do, basically. But it's just mostly, you know, kind of unentertaining busy work that I need to do just to make it nicer. Okay, Gade.
Be advised, Jackson. I'm in no mood for any comment that you think is cute or funny. I am here
Jackson?
to make sure that the Archdruid's research proceeds as planned, and my orders are to weed out all non-hackers who do not pack the gear to serve in my beloved Cenarian Circle. Farewell.
Ungoro Crater. At ease, Private. If you're here to unload soil from Ungoro, outstanding then. Otherwise disappear.
Oh, that's right, Private Adventurer. Don't make any effort to help me unload this soil up onto the piles. If the Great Spirits had wanted it done, they would have miracled it up there, now wouldn't they? Archdruid Rune Totem wants to speak with you again, but for his next task, you find that a journeyman's understanding of herbalism would be helpful. If you don't know it, though, he'll still find a use for you.
Okay. Well, I don't, but... Morrow Grain Research. Ah, my friend, Hamul.
The Earth keeps many secrets, Adventurer. It is our duty to ensure that those that must remain a secret for the good of all stays as such.
I'm not a journeyman herbalist. Am I still able to help assist you in your work?
Yes, but you'll find it more rewarding if you have skill in herbalism. You'll be nurturing and cultivating special seeds, while the evergreen pouch you'll receive allows even a novice to grow something. Those who show some aptitude in herbalism will have more bountiful results.
Well, this would be a cool quest to do when I play the shaman, because I think our shaman, what do I have it set as? My shaman is going to be herbalism. Yeah, herbalism alchemy. So, all right, Morrow Grain Research.
With what we call an evergreen pouch, we have cultivated Tharlendra seeds in the soil from Ungoro Crater. These seeds have blossomed into an array of random, potent herbs. One result is Morrow Grain, a mysterious herb we know little about. I very much hope to unravel this mystery for the Circle. Take this voucher over to my daughter Bashana, and she will give you some seeds so you may assist us. If you run out, you will need to purchase more from her.
Take the seed voucher to Bashana, Rune Totem, in Thunderbluff. Bashana? Which one of you ladies is Bashana? Oh, I think she's outside. How come you're not inside with your sisters, Bashana?
Greetings, noble adventurer. This humble servant of the Cenarian Circle wishes blessings and bounties be given unto you and yours.
Thank you. And to you as well. Morrow Grain Research. Can I read this voucher, by the way? No. Good for 20 packs of Tharlendra seeds. Peace unto you, friend. You are here on business from the Archdruid himself, yes?
Yes, this voucher is good for 20 packets of seeds. If you run out of seeds, I do have more that I am able to sell to you. Unfortunately, Adventurer, Tharlendris seeds are quite costly to produce in significant numbers.
Okay.
This is why the Cenarian Circle asks that those who are assisting us help out by offsetting some of the cost. Those who return with Morrowgrain find that the reward the Archdruid offers far makes up for the cost.
Okay.
Here's your evergreen pouch that you'll need to use the Tharlendis seeds with. You also need to have Ungoro soil samples on hand to use as fertilizer for the seeds. Just use the pouch when you have everything. The pouch will take care of the rest. When you have enough Morrowgrain, bring them to me here on Elder Rise. Please don't bother the Archdruid. He'll be very busy with the research, as well as the multitude of concerns he has.
Okay. Use an evergreen pouch with a packet of Tharlendris seeds and 2 Ungoro soil samples to try and cultivate samples of Morrowgrain. Bring 10 Morrowgrain to Bashana. This sounds like it's going to be annoying as hell. Yeah, these are costly too. Holy. So, consume 2 soil samples and a pack. And you try to make a sample. We'll see if this is enough on its own, but this seems like it might be a pretty damn annoying quest, if I'm being honest. Yeah, so we're already gonna have to get more soil. It says try, so I'm assuming it's not 100% chance. It's gonna be 20% or something super low. So we'll get like 6 and run out of seeds, and then I'll have to come back and buy more, and then we'll just keep having to farm soil, and we'll see how it is.
When mounted on the back of a wind rider, one sees
that
that
his name was
reputation
Dub
for strength
Nuts.
and speed is well earned.
It's true, Tal. It's true. All right, let's head to Orgrimmar. Let's pause the video there, or here, and we'll resume when we get there. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, gamers, we have landed in Orgrimmar. Let's go talk to Jezramon, the troll that is in the Shattered Hand, who hired us to get these white Ravasaur claws. We'll get a pretty nice weapon from him too, if I remember correctly. It's a fist weapon, which I think I'm going to possibly use. The thing that I really don't like about switching weapon types now is we've invested the skill points into dual weapon or dual wield specialization. Yeah, both dual wield, but more so sword spec. Dual wield, I still will get this with a fist weapon, but sword spec. Sorry, we've invested 5 points into sword spec, and that works for both swords. So main hand and offhand, I have a 5% chance to proc a bonus swing. If I'm using a mace, like we got in the last couple episodes, or if I'm using a fist weapon, I lose that 5% chance on whatever weapon that I'm swapping it out for, right? So if I put it, let's say I take this offhand from Jezramon, the claws, and I put it in the offhand, I'm gonna lose 5% chance of an extra free swing. You know, it's a lot of damage.
I give you warm greetings, adventurer, as does the Shattered Hand.
I think it was
So surprised,
Wakanda? Is that how they say hey in Shattered Hand?
Something must hide there. The Shattered Hand take that role willingly. Thrall, even in his good heart, acknowledge that the hand be necessary to ensure or control safety.
True.
But you not here to talk about my business. You here for something else.
Bone-bladed weapons. Me clients are not so patient, Bill. Have you gotten any other claws yet?
Ah, these do nicely. Thank you, adventurer. And you be here long before they needed. That'd be good. Maybe we have a weapon fashion for you from the claws. What do you say?
So these, the White Bone Shredders. 4 strength, 7 agility, 30 to 57, 1.4 speed, incredibly fast. It would make a really good offhand. It's actually better than my Ebon Scimitar of the Monkey, which is what's in my offhand. 33 to 62, 1.9 speed, 5 agility, 5 stamina. These are 30 to 57, so a little lower on the low end and top end of raw damage, but the DPS, the damage per second, is higher because the weapon is faster. So this is a 1.4 speed, the sword is a 1.9. I get 2 extra agility out of this and 4 strength, but I lose 5 stamina and a little bit of damage. But overall, this will deal more damage. But I'm going to take it, and that gets me 56. That's huge. So 4 more levels until we're done. That's crazy. Rend will reset in 1 minute. Now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these. I want to, you know, at least keep them in the bank with our Belgrim's hammer. I like to have... Oh, we're also at 97 gold. Well, almost 100 again. I like to have a set of backup weapons for leveling up my skills. So, like, I can get the mace skill up with Belgrim's hammer. I can get... I think the fist weapons will count for unarmed, I think. Because yeah, I'm pretty damn sure, which is a nice way to get our unarmed up, but...
Besides the grunts outside, my brothers and I fought at the Battle of Hyjal. Any who seek to steal from the bank must face us first.
You heard that, brother. Let's put the thistle up. Let's take out a new stack of potions. I'm just gonna sell that one. Sell that. Hold on to these. I'm gonna put this up for now. I don't think there's going to be anything that we need this Heart of the Wild for, but let's go find a bed and wrap this one up. It's getting a little late. Spend our talent point, though. Master of Deception, rank 3. So now we're a pretty stealthy boy. We'll grab some more roasted quail real quick while we're running by. It's expensive. Oops. Please grab the... Thank you. Sell this. Should probably... Like I said, I'll log back on after we wrap up tonight, and I'll restock the bags, but clean them up a little bit, get some more reagents and poisons, and get topped off, ready for a fresh session tomorrow. But for now, let's go ahead to the orphanage. The only place I know that there's a bed in Orgrimmar. It's weird. All the inns, you just sleep standing up, I guess, but... Hey kids, it's your Uncle Bale. I've come to use the bed. That sounds crazy, but... Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, where we'll probably do 2 or 3 episodes. So, I'll see you there. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.